What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special Reacts episode of Talk Punch, where we are reacting to the brand new The Batman trailer that just came out at the DC FanDome. Now, if you're new here, we put out new episodes like this every Wednesday talking about things just like this, so we'd love to have you guys join us. I am Brody Hanson, joined by Charlie Hickman and Tudong Dylan. Guys, let's get right into it because I am super excited to watch this thing.
Let's react.
All right, we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I'm so excited. So excited.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
Left his mouth.
So excited.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
Man. Oh, they kept the on the side.
Trying to reach you.
Find the gun!
This is about a king.
He's not.
And prisoners to match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa! Take it easy, sweetheart.
Oh, man.
You know everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
Oh, dude. Oh, come on.
I'm vengeance.
What's black and blue and red? It's all over.
Whoa!
Great Imperial March.
Take cover.
I got you! I got you!
Call Pharaoh.
That's weird.
Oh, my goodness. All right. What do you guys think? That's not what we're looking at. Doggone ads. Oh.
So when Ryan Reynolds shows up in the movie, I was very surprised. The Deadpool cameo was extremely unexpected.
Oh, it changed.
I agree.
All
Well,
right.
while Brody's figuring that out, Dylan, come on, talk to me. What'd you think?
You know, I've got to say, I liked it. It looks dark. He looks like he's in shape. He's got his voice. He's got the fighting down. I mean, he's beating people down in this. He's not, and he doesn't. It's actually like fight choreography. It's not CGI Batfleck business. It's just full on fight choreography, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. Actually, that was cool. Seeing the cup there and then the question mark, I was like, I wasn't
And
expecting
it's green.
it. I don't know
Look
why.
at, like the green accents on the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love this costume.
Mm.
I love the fact that they.
What do you love about it?
I love that they opened up the mouth, the cowl some.
It looks a bit more like helmet-like with that way. It looks more like it could kind of stand up to a beating.
It is. I think like Batflex was just around his mouth and was really tight, and even Bale's kind of in the third one, I think they like narrowed it, and it was so small.
When he upgraded the suit and it came down a little bit too close
so
when he
small.
wanted to turn his head. I agree.
And so
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give this trailer a flip of the wig right there. because it flipped my wig, sir.
And so I love that they opened it up. I love the really pointy ears. I love the chest and the armor that's shown there. I think this looks super cool. I am so excited for this. Now, Charlie, I am dying to know what you think of this.
So you said me, or you're throwing it to Dylan?
No, Charlie, you.
Might be. Look, all right. As the resident skeptic of Batman films, I thought the trailer was fine.
Okay.
Good.
But none of it
Fine.
seemed like really cool or anything.
It seemed like a Batman movie. And admittedly, I got a little bit of bat fatigue at this point. It's dark. It looks like the fight choreography will be excellent. It looks like he will talk in a gruff voice. There will be a city full of crime and people dressed as little Riddlerians. He will probably lose someone close to him. I'm hoping for an origin story. I don't know how it all began.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get the parent shooting again.
And I know that I'm making it sound negative, but it has all the things that I think have the potential to be good. But it's everything that's not in the trailer that will make me like it or dislike it. It's like, how will the dialogue be? How will the character development be? Will I have any kind of investment into this particular Batman? Will I care about the side characters? It's flashy and it looks visually impressive in a trailer. But so did Batman vs Superman, which was like one of my least favorite movies of all time. I mean, you can cut. Batman cuts well. It cuts well because the action is amazing, and we all love Batman. So like it cuts well. So I don't mean to sound negative. I think it looks really cool. But for me, like the trailer, I would have been surprised if we all sat here today and we watched the trailer. We're all like what? Like that was awful. Like what the heck?
Sure.
You know, Batman running around and getting punched in the face and then being like, that really hurt. I will say that him like punching the plexiglass and not even like making a dent in that was like super like weak. That's like, come on! And then like the guy doesn't even flinch and he's like punching it and doesn't even like crack a little bit. Like, he's Batman. How about it cracks a little bit?
Have you seen any of the other things that the director did, that Matt Reeves did, the Planet of the Apes redone movies? Because I haven't. That's so. I mean, like I don't know.
I
from
haven't,
that
and they're like not streaming anywhere. Those are movies
I really
that I really want to see. I really liked the first Planet of the Apes, which I don't think was Reeves. And then I hadn't seen the other two just because they're not streaming anywhere. I don't know why. They're just not available.
So you haven't seen them either?
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen those, so I don't really know.
I haven't either. I thought you were going to say that something that someone else had said sparked. I thought you were going a different direction with that. I thought you were going to be like, because I have, and let me tell you about his directing style. It is fantastic. But it went a totally different direction. Have you seen these? Because I haven't, and I never.
I have not. Well, I figured like one of you guys might have seen them, and then you could say how.
I know that's fit. It looks good. You know, I mean, what'd you guys think of like the other side characters, at least in their appearance and in their brief interactions in the trailer?
Okay, so I'm really excited for Riddler. Riddler is probably my favorite Batman villain, which is why which is why I hate Batman Forever so much, and I think it's the least of all of the Batman movies because it was
Batman and Robin. That's how much you like the Riddler.
Even Batman and Robin, because I think that Riddler was done such a disservice by having Jim Carrey run around screaming in spandex. And
it's funny because I was about to say the same thing about Justice.
Even as a sixth grader, when that movie came out, I hated it, and I said, "This is not my Riddler." And I hate it. So I'm really excited that they are going with a serious tone for Riddler.
Yeah. I felt the same way about Suicide Squad. I meant to say Suicide. I meant to say Justice League, but no, Suicide Squad, because they had a Joker who basically was trying to be like a Jim Carrey kind of a thing. So that seems cool.
So you're saying you wouldn't watch a team up?
Huh?
You wouldn't watch Jared Leto's Joker and Christian and
Jim Carrey's Riddler.
Jim Carrey, that's the guy's name. His Riddler. You wouldn't watch a buddy villain film of them, like
no.
Probably I would do that. Maybe just depending on how I'm feeling, what my state of mind is, altered or unaltered. It would depend. I will say I like the Penguin in this. He definitely it does not seem like Colin Farrell at all.
He looks cool,
Yeah.
man. Compared to the Penguin that we had previously, with Danny DeVito, I think we're getting the more mob boss style Penguin, and I'm really excited about that.
Danny DeVito's great. Come on, man. Danny DeVito's still great. But yeah, no, he does seem more like a mob boss. I will admit, I'm kind of I don't know exactly what to think about Catwoman so far. Like sometimes I'm like, is that Catwoman? Her hair is completely different.
Well, she seems like she has like really short hair, and she changes her hair quite often. Like that's her right there with like a short red bob that I'm assuming is a wig.
I'm flabbergasted.
We've got
it's
like longer.
If Clark Kent took off his glasses, I wouldn't know who he is. Come on,
that's a really cool shot right there. Come on, Charlie. How could you not be excited for that shot right there?
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not excited for the shot. I'm just saying, like, are you worried at all that we're going to get like too many characters kind of crammed into one movie?
I don't think we had that many characters. We've got Riddler, and then we've got Penguin,
and then we've got Catwoman. That's three.
Who seems like she's working. I think she's going to have a very different dynamic. I don't know if she's going to be a villain. I think she's going to be working alongside Batman in this.
Sure, another character.
Like the Dark Knight Rises.
Another story to develop. Another. Look, I know with Batman the franchise, because there's been such a glut of Batman film that there's like a familiar, and a TV show like Gotham, and just there've been more Batmans than James Bonds in my lifetime. Just with that kind of glut of storytelling, like there's a certain kind of like take it for granted that people know who these characters are. But if the movie's going to develop 4 different main characters plus an Alfred plus this plus that,
sure.
we could get a little bit of like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3, where there's just a lot. Hey, why don't we throw Sandman in there?
Sure.
Throw another guy.
Oh, they wanted to throw Venom. That's right. Want Sandman. Well, throw in some Venom. It's all right. Yeah, makes sense.
That's right. Yeah, throw in the Venom.
That was the company.
We need emo Tobey Maguire. Great gifs though from that movie. Fantastic. Can I make you guys feel old for a second?
Sure.
Is that okay? All right. So everybody knows kind of the origin story of Batman, and his parents, killed. Sometimes it's an opera or theater movie. We're gonna, for the purposes of this exercise, we're gonna say it's a film. So if Robert Pattinson is 35, which he is, in the year 2021, as this movie is being filmed, then that means when he was about 8 years old, the year was 1994, and him and his parents would have been coming home from perhaps the highest-grossing movie of 1994, The Lion King. Which would have seen a young Mustafa watching Simba be murdered, and then on the way home, watching his own parents murdered, to add a little bit of extra.
Oh man!
Twist of the knife,
like the worst night ever.
Right? Terrible night.
Terrible night.
George Clooney. Who do you want next? You want Ben Affleck?
Sure.
Ben Affleck was 44 when he did Batman vs Superman.
Okay.
So he could have at least had a good night. The year would have been 1980, and he could have been coming home from Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Hey, there you go.
And hanging on that cliffhanger,
Downer
he
ending.
just finds out that Vader is Luke's father, only to have his parents murdered in front of him. Right? And so there's a theme here. Michael Keaton was born in 1951. So his parents and him would have been coming home from a 1959 film. Perhaps something as wonderful as The Shaggy Dog or Ben-Hur or Some Like It Hot. All of which are movies, worth dying for. The Some Like It Hot, for sure.
I thought that was like in 62 or something like that. Nice. Maybe it was.
Of course, Christian Bale was 31, our youngest Batman, when he did Batman Begins. And he could have watched the ever wonderful E.T., in the year 1982, or perhaps Tootsie, something like that, Rocky 3, or maybe they saw Porky's as a family, just a nice family film. Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan, he's walking home, he's saying, "Gun!" Or maybe his parents are murdered, and he drops to his knees and says, "Gun!"
All right.
I don't quite feel old yet.
Very interesting. All right. Do you guys
don't think about stuff like that? I just want to know.
Do you guys have anything more to add to this? Should we wrap this one
I
up?
Can't wait to see it.
I thought it was cool.
I'm looking forward to this, man. March 4th.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be awesome.
Put on your calendars. And hey, and stay tuned for when the movie comes out. Check back in. We'll have reactions.
We'll be talking about this
and
a lot.
Speaking of checking back in, there's videos underneath right here that you guys can scope out. Other reactions to other movies as well as other videos we've made. Feel free to click that like and subscribe, even if it's just for Brody's amazing beard or Dylan's fantastic wig tricks. We'll hopefully see you next time. Take care.
Bye-bye.